Every Prime Minister from 1957 to 2016 wanted Britain in the European Community.
The last 50 years, twice in my own lifetime, Europe has torn itself apart in the most frightful internecine wars. Well, these great conflicts have generally been brought about by the attempts of one nation, or sometimes of one man, to dominate the whole of Europe, to create a kind of sham united Europe, not by agreement, or partnership, or cooperation, but by power. We want to stop this happening again.
What would you say, and I know it's a difficult question, to pick out a highlight as far as you're concerned from your political career?
I think, of course, bringing Britain into the European community.
We've been accustomed during these years, in all these arguments, to hear the community described as the common market. I hope this is a habit which we can now abandon. Certainly the unified market is a matter of enormous significance, but it is only the first step which will carry us well beyond the questions of tariffs and trade, for what we are building is a community whose scope will gradually extend until it covers virtually the whole field of collective human endeavour.
I have concluded that it is vitally in British interests, and as I say, the world interests and the Commonwealth interests, that the vote should be for Britain to remain.
My view is that when the community really settles down to look at practical problems, like, for example, youth unemployment, or what is to be the future of our trading relations, how are we to look at the developing countries, what are we going to do about the steel industry? When we settle down to practical problems, we find our problems are common, and we try to get common solutions to them.
And let me be quite clear. Britain does not dream of some cosy, isolated existence on the fringes of the European community. Our destiny is in Europe as part of the community.
Nearly 60% of our trade is now with our partners. It is the single most important factor in attracting a tide of Japanese and American investment to our shores. The most profound reason for working together in Europe, I leave till last. It is peace. The peace and stability of a continent ravaged by total war twice in this century.
We can play a leading role with others in Europe in getting reform. The others in Europe want us to, but we cannot be leaders without being partners.
I stand here proud to be British and proud to be European, representing a country that does not see itself as an island adrift from Europe, but as a country at the centre of Europe, not in Europe's slipstream, but in Europe's mainstream.
I believe that Britain will be stronger, safer and better off by remaining in a reformed European Union. Stronger because we can play a leading role in one of the world's largest organisations from within, helping to make the big decisions on trade and security that determine our future. Safer because we can work with our European partners to fight cross-border crime and terrorism. And better off because British business will have full access to the free trade single market, bringing jobs, investment and lower prices.